Hello everyone, and I'm just going to do a quick video here on what I think of the Blitz Fair this year, because the Blitz Fair has been going down in quality. I think people can agree. And this year, I don't know, it just doesn't. It's a bit weird because some parts of it I like, some parts of it I don't. This is part of it that I like, which is the adventure, which is something that they brought in, and it's basically this big map that you have here, and you start off with this little T-34, and you just basically roll around the map, and you've got 21 crates, which, as you can see here, this is like a crate finder, and as you're roaming around the map, you have to find 21 crates, and you get random events such as this, where it'll give you a scenario and you choose either yes or no. And so in this case I'm choosing yes to decide what to do, and so there you go, we pass the minefield safe and sound. I get 500 free XP in exchange for 100,000 credits. But yeah, so the aim is to find 21 crates, and at the end of it you get a special emblem, which who really cares about emblems? But as you go around, you've got these little markers here, and it's basically a gamble. That's what it is. And so you basically roll the dice, and you get various things, and at the end they tell you what you could have got if you'd rolled a different dice. And this is all fine. You don't really spend that much credits or gold or whatever, and you can get gold from this as well, and credits and free XP, and if you roll high like this, obviously you're going to find more. And so you get 100 fuel per day, and you basically roll around the map, and you find things. These little Santa sacks, they basically just give you stuff for free. It could be a little bit of boosters, could be a little bit of gold, some fuel for your tank so that you can roam around the map a bit more, and etc, etc. And you basically go through this, and so there you go, 500 for XP. That's pretty much it. And then of course you've got the auction, which is you got the M60, which is still up for, it's going down in price a lot, definitely. I'll try and snag it if I can, because rare M60, but and then of course you've got the Vindicator and the Predator. And that's about it for interactive stuff on here. And once you've run out of fuel, you can top it up for 200 gold, or you can top it up for free once, which I did to try and find more crates. And you get fuel from the crates, and then once you found all the crates, there's no more crates. You basically just roll around the map, and it's fun. I like it. But now we come to this, the actual in-game event, and this is what you've got. You've got a strange hangar, which, if you hear in the background very quietly, you can just about hear the cheering and fireworks from the previous events, where you would originally have you previously had a nice big open snowy landscape with fireworks going off, and it was all really great. This time you're basically on a blueprint table, on this massive table, which slowly fills up with decorations. As you can see, I've got a Christmas tree and some baubles which weren't there before, and the new event tank is this, which I'll get to in a moment. And it's a nice looking hangar. I don't mind the hangar. I just feel like it's not particularly festive. As you can see, you can just about make out a window and things there, or a door. You've got a big Christmas tree in the background. You've got a small Christmas tree on the desk, and it's a nice looking hangar. Don't get me wrong. I just feel like it's not quite suited to Christmas. This would be better for a different event. I'd prefer it if they just brought back the previous hangars that we've had for the last two events, because those were rather festive. You had a Christmas tree in the background and fireworks and snow, and it felt festive. It gave some nice air. This just feels a bit meh. Then of course we've got the holiday shop, which is how the New Year's event is running, and you've got of course the random spiel. You've got the random Wheel of Fortune right there, and the way that you complete this is that you get snowflakes to get these crates. Or you get snowflakes out of these crates, sorry, and as you progress up here, you get to the holiday tank, which is this vastly OP German Tier 10 heavy tank, the VK 9001P. And let me tell you, it is very, very OP by looking at the stats. 300 frontal turret, 230 frontal hull with a single weak spot, another weak spot up here. 275 average pen, 460 average damage with a 128. 11.98 second reload, so actually faster than my mouse. 10 degrees gun depression, 10 degrees gun elevation. 25 average speed, 10.9 power to weight. It is a vastly OP tank. Luckily, no one's ever going to get it because you need a lot of snowflakes, and in order to do that, you get clementines. How do you get clementines? Well, you get them from the New Year's event, from the crates. But then, once you've used up all the crates, you get them from double XP. Every win with double XP gives you 2 clementines. Doesn't matter whether it's ×2, ×3, or ×5 XP, you still get 2 clementines. Otherwise, you get 1 clementine, which is going to be a lot of battles. So if you're not quite someone who's ready to grind for 3 hours a day every day, if you don't have that time, you're kind of going to be stuck for clementines. So instead, you get 50,000 free XP, or you use gold. And gold is rare, as is free XP, so you hardly ever get actual snowflakes, which is what you need to progress up the tree in order to get a chance at the Wheel of Fortune or getting the new tier 10 tank. And yeah, that's a bit of a problem. They eventually added in snowflakes for missions, so clementines, so you get clementines from completing the missions, which is good. But they only introduced that like for 4 days after Christmas or something, which at that point doesn't really matter. So yeah, it kind of meant that you don't really get a chance on the Wheel of Fortune, and you know, the auction is the auction. What can you really expect? So the Blitz Fair this year is a bit of a meh of event for me. It didn't really feel that festive. I wasn't really excited for it like I was for the previous 2 years, because I just felt like the previous 2 years actually had some substance to them, whereas this one, it just sort of feels a bit meh. It doesn't, the garage doesn't really make me feel festive or Christmassy. The new tier 10 tank is vastly OP, and yes, I do want to get it because it's vastly OP, and also because the camo here for it looks really, really good. Look at that camo, that just looks fantastic. But unfortunately, I'm never going to get the tank, which is fair enough, because there is no way of cheating the system really unless you buy loads of gold. But however, I figured out that to actually get 50,000 free XP costs exactly 2,000 gold. So with the amount of free XP that I have, I can get free XP cheaper to open the crates than it does to get the gold in order to actually open the crate. Buying it with gold, you're actually making a loss. And also, it's a random amount of snowflakes as well. Sometimes you can get 50 snowflakes, sometimes you can get 5. It's completely random from these crates, as is the nature of crates. And at some point, and eventually clementines just don't make their money back. There's no real way of easily getting clementines to open the crates, which is a bit annoying. So yeah, this event, I don't know, it feels weird. It's possibly fairer, however it feels a lot less festive and a lot less exciting for the holidays. So yeah, I mean, I like some parts of it, and I don't like some parts of it. That's the easiest way of saying it. I do like the adventure, I don't really like the rest of it. I think is fair to say. But yeah, so that's basically just my thoughts on the event for this for 2019 to 2020. So yeah, that's it. I'll thank you all for watching, and goodbye.